Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Alright. Let's drew some more ids. Again, this deck actually has a decent amount of 2-mana rush sort of minions. I've got a lot of other minions. And I've got 2 swipes, which is quite respectable, actually. 2 swipes, a Starfall, and a Claw. I mean, it's not the most impressive array of Druid minion-killing power in the world, but 2 swipes is very good. 1 Starfall can come in handy, especially for finishing opponents. I do have some large taunt minions. So, I've got the small stuff, I've got the large taunt minions. I'm not sure that I have decent mid-game stuff. I'm not sure my mid-game is strong enough, given that your opponent is also trying to win. But we'll see what I can do. 2 of these cards are too expensive for starting hand. We're going to keep you, even though you're really more of a late-gamey sort of thing. Speaking of late-gamey. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Nomergan crap tree. Infant trash. Gnome fail. Yes, under certain circumstances he could be awesome. He's quite the hobgoblin bait. But hobgoblins are themselves just like a trap. Assuming I've got the name right. You know, the 2/3 for 3 that gives your one attack minions +2/+2 whenever you put one out. Yeah. Sure, this guy would be amazing if you had that in play. But that involves having the hobgoblin out, keeping him alive, and I've got news for you. As far as crazy, insane combos go, he has to work really hard to come even close to the stuff you can do as a warrior with War Song, whatever. My paladin friend here is not acting very quickly. Which I know is the pot calling the kettle a paladin, but how many options do you have at this stage of the game?
Trog, no, stupid!
Okay, he's got Trog. The problem is his secret is probably a noble sacrifice. I can actually use this to finish him off. I don't have to put out the infantry. So let's see if it's a noble sacrifice. It is not. So if I kill the Trog, he might come back or something, but I can live with that. I think we're going to do this. Now, this guy would take 1 damage, but he'd still be alive with 2 health. Is that better than using the Kung Fu? He would have more out? I don't know. He's got charge. Maybe this will be a surprise. This is fine. It's not that either. So he's got an Avenge, probably, because that requires him to have another minion alive and have 1 die. There's not an eye for an eye. I didn't play a minion, so it could be reduce the next enemy minion to 1 health. Even though that's a piece of crap. Still could be that. That would have hosed my infantry plan. But, yeah, not a noble sacrifice. Probably Avenge. Is not the resurrection one either, which is the other thing I was concerned about. Okay. Oh, you're better than my infantry here. I guess the infantry has taunt, so whoop-de-doo. But, no, we're gonna go Shield Master. Are we? Yeah. He's fine. He's not reduced to 1 health. That's narrowing it down. So, next time I kill one of his things, it's going to give one of his other things +3/+2. That's kind of what I'm looking at here.
Magic detected.
2. That is a pretty serious guy. Claw. So, could hit him. My guy would almost die. I could claw him, and then this guy would get +3/+2. How would I finish him? Yeah. Not quite gonna work out well. I could do this and spend 3 mana and get 3 attack and 3 armor. Hit that, but that doesn't actually make my situation any better right now. So I don't see too much I can do other than claw my way through this thing. I think I'm going to use the other mana. I don't think I'm going to... this in my thing.
For the wilds.
Revenge.
Time waits for no one.
Yeah, I can't do too much about that, so we'll just gnome it up.
For the gnome. Do you need a blessing?
Giving him 2 health. Really friggin' useful. I guess it didn't matter which one got the health. This guy can kill either one of them and survive. Well, okay, he can kill this and die, or he can kill the crappy one and survive. And 1 health would not change that either way. What could change that is pretty much anything my opponent does. Take the free kill. Now, can you stop her from killing him? Because she's totally going to kill him.
Mind if I roll need?
He's going to play a bunch of army, which is quite respectable. I can get his bonus when this is out, and this is pretty strong, so I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to drop mech bear, cat, pig, man,
More
and
training.
we're going to kill this. He's got 5 attack, and that's pretty serious. Then we're going to hit you, because you're going to kill my guy anyway. Yeah, I could have killed this instead of the bubble, but nah. Do some damage. I have some big taunts coming. I can give him taunt. He's going to fill me up with spare parts unless he gets killed in 1 shot somehow. Spare part every time he takes damage is very interesting. I mean, usually it's going to be like 2 or 3, which is still like a lot of spare parts. Spare part is like a third of a card, maybe half a card. It depends if you get the right one. Yeah, if you get the exact one you need, it's like a whole card. Do something. But, okay, that guy's pretty serious. Ah, with the taunt. It hit me. Yeah, because that bubble will get in the way. The auctioneer not going to help as much, although I could get a whole ton of spare parts and then do that, so that's pretty cool. We're going to Tinkertown. And unfortunately for this guy, we are going to have to kill that. It's too large. But fortunately for him, I got the finicky cloaking field, so I could just cloak him, or I could actually switch his health and attack. That'd be pretty good, because then I can buff it back up, buff his attack a little bit afterwards. I like the reversing plan. I mean, I should be saving these for the auctioneer. I will save most of them for the auctioneer, but that's pretty awesome. And after that, yeah, let's give him taunt. Take that. More spare parts. And then we'll put it in an auctioneer and turn them into more spare cards. And then I will deck myself and lose. Did I end my turn? I just did something that messed up the turn button. Awesome. It is definitely my opponent's turn. I really don't understand why this thing is being treated as an object all the time, why they aren't sometimes just like at this, replacing it with a new instance that is in the right position. Is your plan to fill up my hand so I have to discard? That's kind of funny. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Didn't quite work. And I got a swipe. Oh, I can't play the auctioneer and then the swipe. I don't need the card so much, though. I have all these spare parts. Mostly armor plating, but I've got some strong stuff. So he's down to 1. Not quite dead yet.
What?
I'm going to... So those guys are pretty annoying, actually. Do I want to kill him as the priority? Because then he won't get more cards. He does have not many cards. I'm thinking I'm actually going to kill that. It may not be the smartest use of this, but... all those 2 hit point guys are actually annoying me. They're not quite dying the way I want them to. Yeah, whatever. We're going to do this anyway. Fewer cards.
I got this.
That's fine. Yeah, I'm took too long with my turn, so I didn't get to Kung Fu him. There's a lot of cards, but I can start turning them into real cards with him, or I can just play an Ironbark Protector. Even though my hand is mostly full of half-assed cards, still quite considerable. And I did end up with no enemy forces out there, which was pretty important. I got him out of Consecrate range, which may or may not be a big deal. If my opponent's like me, he'll have no Consecrates. But,
Did someone say pie?
ah! Live, 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 live. Live, live, live. Live, live, live. God damn it! What the hell? That was bullshit. Friggin' sniper time. He hit himself for a little bit of damage instead of me, but that's, like, irrelevant. He did exactly what he wanted. Ironbark Protector's probably just going to get taken down, isn't he? It's not urgent yet, either. I think I'm going to go and start drawing cards. Swipe's pretty good. Innervate. Ah, if that was one card sooner, I could have Innervate, swiped, killed him, and that would have been awesome. But no, I guess we'll wait. I should save the Innervate, though, because I could do a lot with my next turn, potentially. Let's just whirl him up some more.
Time waits for
Nice.
no one.
I could Innervate him out, but I think my next turn is going to be more impressive. Although, I can't do him... No, yeah, if I'll have 10 mana, I can do him and swipe. That would be a hell of a turn. That guy's big and problematic.
Reporting for duty.
Probably trade my Auctioneer for him, because the swipe will kill all that other stuff. Then the Auctioneer will be able to kill him with the 1 damage. I like it. So many cards, it's ridiculous. Hi! Most of these cards are no longer spare parts. And I have an 8/8 taunt. As Paladin, you have fewer cards that just blow up something. That's pretty annoying. But still. If he takes some damage and doesn't die, I may time rewind him and just play him again. Should I actually just do that right away? He'd be able to kill more stuff. I won't do too much with my turn if I do that. I mean, I could play a bunch of other things, but no, let's just do that. Oh, I can buff him, kill one of them, and then do... Oh, okay.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Which one do I want to kill? This one does more damage. He'll get another guy that'll do even more damage, though. I'll kill him. He actually doesn't gain anything. So, yeah. Reforestation. We're a friendly lumber industry. I can tell he's not thrilled with the way this game is going.
Save the mana.
Oh, nice. He got a piece of junk that's not going to help him much right now. No, don't kill him. Aww. I liked it a lot better when he was going to be alive, but I guess I'll have to live with it.
Reporting for duty.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
What, you hit him without finishing him again? That's hilarious. I think I'm going to bounce him, but then play other stuff. I have lots of other stuff.
Hurry up! Portals online!
I got the big punch.
Tazingo! Yeah. Job done.
Save him for later. maybe that's silly. Maybe I'm like losing the ability to kill him because of that. But I mean, he could have traded a 2/2 to kill it, whereas I only got another 8/8. So for the long term, if the game goes long, I would think this is giving me more power. I have a big army out here. Maybe I should have kept him out, but I mean, if he has a Consecrate, it would have been equally bad with or without bouncing him. At least if I bounced him, then I have him. It's only if he somehow wasn't able to kill him that it'd be worth having out there, I think. Go armor plating. Well, it does buff her a lot. Like, the spare parts, she's really good with the spare parts. That's fine. Acceptable losses. Now, can I kill him? Looks like no. So I've got 5, 6, 7, 8 with power wild. But that's okay. Oh, okay, that sucks. Now I got even less. Forgot that that guy would have grown, actually, but yeah. Boo! Okay, fine. Hi! You have one card. It better be impressive. Lay on hands may not be enough, because that 8 health is less than I'm going to do to you in one turn. Although it would probably keep him alive long enough, like he would survive the turn.
The victory is yours.
Yeah, I know victory's mine. That's why I've been looking so smug for the last few minutes. Okay. I didn't expect it to ever actually come up that way. I knew it was possible when I was building it, that the auctioneer could draw me like 1,000,000 cards from spare parts. The chances of it actually happening seemed pretty slim, but it did. And swipes are good. Oh, that's so sick though. When you're even drawing a card from the innervate, it's like blah. Just death. Recycle the health on my big guy twice. Ugh. I think I've got 2 of him, and then I have the rare one who's just a 7/8 for 9, but his cost is reduced by a number of things that die, so he's usually going to be, like, you can often engineer him. Yeah, this guy. He will often come out for like 7 or less. Makes him pretty awesome. Not right now, though. Kind of iffy on this starting hand, but we're going to mostly keep it. Oh, it's all got to be 3 cost, huh? I have the coin. If I was going first and I had 3 3-cost cards, I would be really displeased. With the coin, at least I can go turn 2, something, turn 3, something. But there's a really good chance that whatever I'm putting out is just going to lose hard to whatever he already has in play that cost him less. I've got choices, but they're all just like 3/3 or 1/4. Unless I get really lucky and I get out a cheap mech. Does nothing. I get 4 drop. That's not too helpful. You're squelched, right? Excellent. New expansion is coming out. Lots of interesting cards. They revealed a new Barak, who I like playing in Heroes of the Storm. And he's a rogue card, which I thought was a little bit weird. But yeah, it's like not the ultimate powerhouse in this. You pay 9, you get an 8/4, and he's pretty much completely immortal. When he dies, he goes back to your hand and gives you a 4/4. Like, that's amazing. For that stage in the game, I don't know if it's really what you want. Speaking of not really what I want, my plan right now is to Gnomrigan infantry. I'm going to hit him for 1. I'm going to hope that his fairy dragon has to hit this to get through, so it'll lose half its health, and then I can kung fu it, or I'll be able to choose what to do with it at that stage.
Death does not scare me.
That's pretty annoying. Although, I could get something really big out of him. Oh, I've got this guy, and he's got a little bit of protection. Man. I'm going to play him and hope he lives, because then I can get out this guy. Or, I could play him, because he can go Super Saiyan. These two guys, are they going to be able to get through him and then have 3 damage left to kill him? I'm not sure, because he could beat through that pretty well, actually. That's what we're going to do. I'm not going to attack. I don't think it's advantageous for me to attack. I take more damage than I deal under this sort of circumstance. That's not good. Now, if he, like, hits this, executes, and then kills that guy, that would be pretty annoying, but it would use his execute, and I have a lot of big things in here. However, if this guy can go wham, wham, maybe kung fu, finish this guy, that would be awesome. I'd probably get something junky, but there's a 3 out of 23, or probably 3 out of 22 chance, unless I draw one of them, that I would get something awesome. Okay, he had a horrendous amount of damage in his hand. No chance of this guy surviving. Not even close. So that sucks. Yes, it does. Now I can't get this thing. I'll save him for next turn. I'll do him and then him, and at least I'll get his power. But for the short term, I was going to play these guys, but I don't think they're going to do that much unless they lived long enough to Savage Roar. I think I'm better off just drawing a card with him.
Job done.
The swipe might help. It's going to be expensive, though. This configuration is going to last quite a while. I can't get rid of them easily because he had the War Axe. If he didn't have the War Axe, then my Worgen could have blown through this guy, and it would have been fine and awesome, and maybe gotten out a giant tree guy if I was lucky. But no, I'm just going to keep taking a beating from all this stuff, and there's not much I can do about it. So, I could swipe him. That would knock him down to 3. Since I never attacked him with the infantry, I'm not going to have that extra damage I would need to finish him. Swiping won't kill this guy, and it wouldn't do much to the other ones. Still not a good position. I think I'm just going to have to just do my mech play, maybe? Gives me a 2-3, a 4-4, and a spare part. Or I could just play him, get almost as much stats, and no spare part. I'm going to do that, actually.
What to do?
Yeah, I don't think there's much advantage to the other part. I don't think the spare part is necessarily what I need right now. I am going to hit him with this guy, even though it's bad for his health. But I have an army of junk out there now. It's all junk. It's going to be hard to recover from this unless I get super lucky on him and pull out one of my 3 big guys. Mech Bear Cat is also quite big, so I've got about 4 things in there that he could pull out that would make my opponent sad. But at this point, he's stayed around and messed me up so much. Even if I get out one of those big guys, it may have been worth it for me. He's at least going to break even in terms of how he's controlled the game. Okay, don't heal him, don't heal him. Looks like I could now swipe like crazy. Oh, god damn it. Okay, I'm going to have to swipe differently than I thought. I was hoping I could get rid of him and get my thing, but I'm going to have to swipe kill this guy. It'll also get rid of the Yeti and weaken him. That's going to have to be adequate. Yep. Army of weenies to finish these guys off. Of course, I'm not going to finish them off properly unless they happen to attack the way I would choose. I am down in health, but not as far down as I thought I could have been. He's very dangerous. When I have all this little junk out there, he's going to be quite large. Oh, he does have a way to kill it too without wasting all these guys. Like, these 2 guys are just, like, crushing me. And this is going to finish the job, too. Oh my god. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. It doesn't work out very well. It's probably what I'm going to have to do. I mean, I could Kung Fu him and just see what I get. Again, I didn't draw any of the big guys, so now it's about 3 or 4 out of 18. And not all of these are minions. I think actually I should Kung Fu him. I think that is the best choice, and then I'll know where I stand.
For the wilds.
Come on, gigantic. It's not gigantic. It is! I got one of the big guys. Well, that makes life a little better. Let's go ahead with standard mech plan then. I could offer him more protection. I'm not going to. That just means that he's going to have to spend resources to kill him. Hopefully he doesn't have an execute, so he'll actually have to use this guy. And then I'm back in the game. Not like winning the game, just back in the game. If I had gotten gypped, if I got something small out of that, then I would think it was just game over. I was not going to be able to recover in time. This guy would just run rampant over me. Now I've got a pretty good chance, unless he has an execute. Although, these two guys have 7 damage, actually. Oh, that sucks, but it could have been worse if it had hit him. Oh my god, he's going to be able to kill him without losing this guy. I am still in severe trouble. Wow. If he just trades this to kill this guy, so I can't... Frig. Unbelievable. That is bullshit, man. So I could try and just put out enough taunts to stop him. That's probably my plan. If I go health... hold on. So if I put him out as a 2-3, this would make him a 3-4, which can survive that. It wouldn't kill him. But that's 4 mana. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I could do all those guys. Okay. Two, 5. Yeah, I'm gonna take the defensive one.
Shield up.
That's where I've got. That is a pretty good defense. But it would not take much for him to break it and crush me. Only this guy has to actually get through. I only have 2 hit points. I mean, hell, he could just draw a card that does 2 damage to me. That's not helping. Yeah, now he goes bam, bam, kill me with a 3-3. Damn. That was ridiculous. His draw worked out really well against me. It's hard for me to assess like how good his deck was overall. It was obviously quite decent. I don't know if it was like a super deck, but just his starting setup was incredibly strong against what I had. And probably against what most arena decks would have. Did not have the ability to blow up the Death Guard anywhere near well enough. Oh well. 2 wins, 1 loss. We've reached the fork. Pretty much standard after 3 wins. So we're just going to see what kind of opponents I run up against next time. If you enjoyed this, please click the like button. Or, on your touchscreen, please lick the like button. Warning, licking the touchscreen is not recommended. And check out Tales from My D&D Campaign on youtube.com/Demonac.